One of my favorite things to do is drive around my city, Calgary, looking for cars that I can buy.
There is the car right there, 400E.
And the other day, I didn't have much on, so I decided I'd drive around my city and see what I could find and catch up on a few lost cars that I've known about for over a year. And while I'm at it, I might as well try and give you the story on some of the cars that I've known about for a while.
Today, you guys join me where we are going to be doing one of my favorite activities, hunting for abandoned or neglected cars sitting around my city, Calgary, and maybe trying to buy a few. Now, I've already stopped at one house today. That was to try and purchase an old 1994 300E, I believe it was. I kind of forgot. I don't remember if it was a 300, 350. Anyways, there's another shop we're going to head to right now, which has had a 911 sitting outside of it for literally as long as I can remember, since I moved to Calgary about 1 year and 8 months ago. So we're going to head there right now and see if we can find it, if it's still sitting there, because it's been probably 6 months since I last went. There's a Rolls Royce Silver Spur. That's new. That wasn't here last time. Oh my, yes, the 911 is still sitting here. So let me park up, show you guys what we've got. There is a treasure trove. There's there. Oh my goodness, there are so many cars to show you. All right, just get the camera down and show you what we've got. Right here, we'll start with this. We've got a 300E Mercedes-Benz on the Ronau wheels. I've been looking at getting a 400E for a while now, the last couple of weeks, because they're such good value for money. A lot of them are beat to crap. This one's rusty, the interior is cracked. Yeah, this is not a good example. 944S, this has been sitting here since the first time I ever came, almost 2 years ago. It was around the corner. They've now moved it, but again, bit of a rough interior. Such a shame this car just sits outside. It's got the chrome 5-hole wheels. Now, I used to have a 944. It was not a S. It was just a base in garnet red with garnet red matching burgundy interior. I love that car. However, it cost me $3,500 to maintain it, daily driving it over 6 months. If I did the work myself, yes, it would have been cheaper. The reason these cars are so cheap, 944s, is because they built so many of them and they cost a lot of money to keep running if you don't do the work yourself. Porsche purists don't love them. They're popular now, but there's so many junk ones that their values are still not that high. We've also got a V10 M6 right here. Beautiful color and very nice interior. It's been debadged in the back though, so you wouldn't know it's an M6 unless you're a proper car guy. Over there we've got a Volkswagen. I don't know if that's a Westphalia. I think that's what that's called, an S-Class. And here we've got two more of these. This one's been sitting here for a long time. Now there used to be an ML6E3 right there. I think it's gone. There's the Evo 2 replica. You guys know this car pretty well. But the main cars we are here for, not this Volkswagen. This is new. I don't think this was here last time I came. We've got an RS4 that's probably been in a front end accident and had the whole front end replaced because that's black and the rest of the car is blue. This is a manual though. Very nice. These I think had the V10, no, not V10, V8, sorry. These had the 4.2 litre V8 engine in the Audi R8. But the main car we're here to see, the 911 SC, don't know what year this is, a late 70s, early 80s. This car has not moved since the last time I was here. I mean, look at this. They've just got stuff. I think that's touching the car there, and that could fall any moment. Fortunately, the interior is not bad. This car is more than savable. The paint looks pretty good, surprisingly. It's been sitting outside in the winter. That's cracked, though. No taillight still, no light bar. That's now missing. There's wires hanging out. Look how filthy it is too. It's such a shame this car's still sitting here. Oh, even that's pushed in now. It's getting worse. I don't know who the customer is that has this car. At one point it was cared for. But for the last 2 years almost, it's just been sitting outside the shop in downtown Calgary. I mean, there's just residential buildings around it. Surprised, honestly, it's not been vandalized. But there it is, sitting amongst this stuff. Now, I have tried to buy this car. I came in about 6 months ago, I think, still in winter time, and I tried to offer them some money. However, they said the owner doesn't want to sell it, and if the owner did sell it, the lowest he would even consider is $70,000. Now, if you know the 911 market,
No 911 SC, especially one that's been sitting outside like this, is worth $70,000. You can buy a much nicer 911. I don't think it's worth 70K. I've come 3 times now and tried to see the car, tried to, you know, be like, hey, does he want to sell it? Still nothing. I've been messaged by a few people that have seen the videos and they said it's their old shop teacher's car. So apparently the guy who owns this car does love it. And I was told that they were waiting on parts that are on back order for over a year or a year and a half. Now, my thought is, it's a 911. Surely you can get any 911 part remanufactured or aftermarket. So I don't understand why it's still sitting here. If you're the owner and you know and you do want to sell it, please get in touch with me. I would appreciate that. Let me just show you this car quickly before we go and keep hunting. There is a Rolls-Royce Silver Spur. This was not here last time. If you guys know, I have my own Silver Shadow. That was my first car. It's been broken for like 4 years. But yeah, this thing is pretty cool. I've also got a Vito bus right here, and we're gonna keep heading more downtown and see what else we can find today. Anyways, let us continue hunting and see what we can find. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is not a neglected car. I just found 2 2002 BMWs. Right there. I'm gonna pull over and we're gonna check these out. Would you look at that? 2002 TII or IL? It says Alpina. It's got Alpina wheels on it. Manual BMW black leather interior. I didn't know they made these in Alpinas. I don't know if this is a genuine. I mean, look at that. Very, very cool. Beautiful car. And then right here, I'm not going to go in the guy's driveway, but there you go and see is a race car. 2002 wide body. That looks awesome. He's got his race set up there. Very, very cool. Absolutely awesome to see these cars just parked on the street. I just accidentally found them randomly chilling here. Anyways, let's continue searching for some more abandoned cars or neglected. These are not neglected in any way. These are well taken care of. Oh my, there's an E28 M5 right here. Look at this, look at this. E28. When was the last time you saw one of those street parked? I don't know if I've ever, except Monterey Car Week maybe. Okay, wow. Look how pristine this thing is. Manual, the first M5, the OG, the godfather of the M5 that we have today. Look at that. I love these wheels on this car. E28 is in my top 5 favorite BMWs of all time. And when the last time was, I just saw one of those casually parked around. Interesting, we've got an EK Civic there. Oh wait, what the heck was that front end? That front end was, I'm gonna have to do it. Oh, look what I just found. I'll show you, but I'm gonna have to do a go around again to see what the front end on that was. I don't know if it was like a JDM front end or what. I just found a pretty cool BMW right here. A rad 525i. Look at that, Baker 99, that's awesome. I will say, pro tips, if you want to go car hunting for old Euros, go to downtown areas, but suburban downtown areas. Areas where there's a bit of like older money, because those are the people that buy and keep these older Euro cars. If you want to see E34s and E-classes and E28s, go to areas where there's a bit of money, and the people that are living there, who've been living there for the last 40 years, those are the people that you want to find, because they're the ones that are going to have kept their classic Euro cars that they bought from the dealership new 20, 30, 40 years ago. Back at this Civic. Now, I don't know what they've done to that front end. Can anybody explain what's going on there? Why does it look like that? That is not how a normal EK front end looks like. I'll put a picture right now of a normal EK front end. What is that? Is that JDM front end? Is that a Accord front end? I don't know what that is. I'm not really a Honda fanatic. But gorgeous. I'm actually gonna pull over and get out and look at that, because I have a soft spot for those OBS F-150s. And that is the nicest one I might have ever seen in Canada. This is stunning. Looks all original, absolutely mint. Now, I used to have a truck like this in America. It was a 93 OBS, had 73,000 miles on it. but it had even more rust than this, and this thing has none. Do you know who owns this truck? This is beautiful. Wow. There's no rust on this thing, which in Canada is extremely rare. And I love the blue on blue. That is so cool. There is a tiny bit of rust right there, but for Canada, that is still insane condition. You can fix that up, no problem. Anyways, let's keep on hunting. SL right there. I didn't realize the guy was in the car. Oopsie daisy. He's probably not very happy. He looks extremely confused. He didn't look angry, but he looks like just confused. I just remembered there is one more car I want to show you guys. You remember that abandoned or neglected green G-Wagon I found like a year ago? We're gonna go and see if it's still there and if he wants to sell it. Well, actually they're closed today, it's a Sunday. But we're gonna go see if it's still sitting outside. Moment of truth, will the G-Wagon be sitting there still? No way, it's still there. Oh my goodness, it's still there. I just walked to take a picture of the car. I love the attention that this thing gets. It's so cool to be able to make people's day a little bit brighter with this baby blue. From Nosotech, if you need a wrap, go to Nosotech. They have probably the best film in the industry. The G-Wagon G350 turbo diesel. Oh my goodness. All right, time to park up and take a better look at this bad boy. Here it is. I think it's a 94 G350 turbo diesel. It's got the bash bar on the front. It's got AMG wheels. Problem with this thing, look how rusty and corroded it is. Over there, there's a literal hole in it. Scratched up, dinged up, dented up. There's more corrosion. The one I really remember back here was bad. Yeah, right there. Look at that. I can stick my finger in it. And then there, it's all corroded. Oh no, it's missing the T and the I. I don't remember that last time. This is chipped and cracked. I think that's all we're gonna get. I appreciate you guys watching, and stay tuned for the next video. Also, if you have a classic car that you want to sell, you want to get rid of it, please message me if it's under $10,000. If it's not, I'm not really able to afford it right now. But if it's under 10 grand, let me know. Maybe I'll buy it.